Hey Aquarius, welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Welcome to your June 2024 love and money career reading. Thank you so much for your patience. I already recorded this video for you and the footage was no good. So now I'm doing it again. Before we get started, I just want to let you know this is how it's going to work. I'm going to do a card for each career and money, a card for love. We're going to just get an overview and then we'll unpack them. We're going to start with Oracle. If this is your first time to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. First of all, I really appreciate your time and I want to make every second count. If you guys would all like me to pray for you, send my good juju, say hi in the comment section. That way I've got something that represents your energy that I can focus on. All right, and I encourage all y'all to do that for each other. That's something we can do every single day to kind of rebel against all the negativity out there. There's so much anger, so much negativity, and I think there's no cooler way to rebel than just like love them up, right? Okay, we have, starting off your reading, an overview message from Oracle. You're gonna love this, Aquarius. Freedom, freedom. Is that a dun-dun-dun-dun-dun? Is that a George Michael song? Check out George Michael's Freedom song. Although I'm one of those people that never remembers the name of a song. Just write George Michael. Google George Michael and Freedom. All right, you guys. So this card, bear in mind that for every action, there is an equal reaction and that every freedom carries responsibility. In the face of doubt, be guided by the higher power to navigate your choices. And pray for the insight to use your freedom wisely. By drawing this freedom card, you are prompted to review any areas of limitation in your life that you might be holding back. So perhaps you are feeling victimized by unavoidable circumstances or overwhelmed by endless choices. Regardless of what this card of fate has in store for you, you alone have the freedom to choose how you play them. It is this spiritual freedom that cannot be taken away and that gives life meaning and purpose. It's true. We all have spiritual freedom, right? That's why I always kind of laugh when people play middleman, like preachers, or not preachers so much as pastors and priests. And I don't mean to laugh at anybody's religion, but like, we don't need a middleman. Breath is prayer. We can pray anytime. Look, I'm going to watch this. I'm going to pray. That's my connection. That's our connection to source, to God, whatever you call it. Anyway, I want to talk to you about this flower real quick. There is no meaning behind this flower except it's freaking gorgeous. Look at how, that's unreal. How is that possible? How bright that is. Anyway, and I just wanted you guys to see something pretty. So getting into money and love. One card for money. We only take the cards that fly out on their own. We don't force anything if they fly out in reverse. That's how we read them. Money for love for Aquarius, June 2024. All right, we've got the King of Cups in reverse. Card for love. Card for love. Two cards flew out and look, one of them is brand new love coming towards you, you guys. Page of Wands, keep an open mind. And you guys are fantastic at that. Aquarians, you thrive when you're getting an opportunity to expand. So we're going to start with money. I'm going to put aside these really exciting love cards. We'll get to that in a moment. If you want to skip over money, just simply fast forward a bit. We have started with an individual. So there's somebody in your life regarding financials, regarding career, that may be a little bit of a jerk. Maybe they're a little insensitive, maybe, and who knows, for some of you guys, this could be your energy. I can't tell you who it is, but I can just read the energy. All of you guys are going through different things. Let's unpack this a little bit. So money and financials, career, June 2024 for my clients. Please unpack this King of Cups in reverse. We got the Sun card. That's good news. Beautiful. We have the Sun. Oh, look at that one. We have the Strength card. Whoa, Major Arcana. We got three big, huge messages. There's only 22 of these in a deck of 78, and all of them are big messengers. So you are going from a place of disharmony with this individual, of discomfort. Maybe they were being a little bit like emotionally insensitive or a bully. And there's a sense of like grappling for strength, grappling for courage and strength in the situation, and dealing with the possibility of confrontation. And then you're going into this really positive, happy place. And I gotta say, we like to think that business is all black and white, money transactions should be black and white, but this is actually, of course it affects us emotionally, right? It's our stability, it's kind of everything. So this is a big, broad picture of something you've been going through emotionally attached to your stability. Unpacking all these cards. Do we need to know anything else about the strength in reverse? It's like you're kind of getting your groove back, you're getting your confidence back. And something, one sec, I just don't want to misspeak. Yeah, okay, so what is the turning point is the question? Like, how do you get from this place of discomfort into this, Lover's card and Sun card. And Lovers doesn't have to be romantic, by the way, but I will talk to you about that in a moment. The way you get from point A to point B is these messages coming through. For some of you guys, this could be very quick travel, basically via plane or car. But these could be quick messages coming in, good news coming through. And this is in light of somebody who didn't want to change their point of view. That could have been you that was resisting changing your point of view, or this King of Cups that's been a little cynical. The Sun, talk to me about the Sun. Oh, interesting. Upside down, and what stayed on the table when I picked up the deck was, not upside down, excuse me, turned the opposite way, was the Eight of Pentacles. So this is being recognized for your work, recognized in a positive manner. Just wanted to make that note. Sun card, please explain that to me and all my Aquarian friends. What is this Sun card and money and finances? Six of Pentacles. Okay, you see, okay, you guys, you can be more clear. So you are being recognized, you are being seen eye to eye. This is the card of reciprocity. This is generosity. It's all going to be okay, basically. It's all going to be okay. Things are coming around. If there's been some fear or worry that like an injustice has been done or would be done, things look pretty good. This is a balancing out, which is why he's holding up a scale in one hand and he's giving a coin in the other. Some of you guys might have been waiting for a raise, for instance. You've done really hard work and you're wondering, did they forget, or am I not going to get this? Have I been manipulated? Does the person in charge not like me? Maybe they even gave you good reason to worry about that, but things are panning out. Six of Pentacles, anything else we need to know for my Aquarian friends? I can tell you right now that we're going to do an extended because this is just an awesome reading so far. That link will be in the description box below if you want to go to it. It's always about a price of a cup of coffee. I just want to make sure that people can afford it. You're coming out of anxiety. I love how clear and beautiful and positive this reading is. This is like, oh, if you've lost any sleep recently, it's been the hamster in the wheel going around and around, you're going to calm. It's going to be okay. The Lover's card, what does this card mean? The Hermit card. More major messages, major arcana. The Lover's card, what does this mean for my Aquarians? Eight of Pentacles, there it is, second time. It's specifically attached to this. Harmonious place, reaching a harmonious place, and you didn't have to work too hard to do it. You didn't have to put up a screeching battle. You didn't have to, hey, look at me. Instead, I think you've put your head down and you've worked hard. And with a Hermit card, it's kind of like there's an inner peace, an eye of the storm, an inner calm while this was all going around. At least you've appeared so. And you've just really focused on mastering this skill or working very hard. It's showing too, the Hierophant, more huge major arcana messages. This is about commitments. This is about the way things are done, and not just the way things are done according to you, the way things are done according to a structured system or a rule book or what's the word I'm looking for? Because it's group identification. So this is like the mission statement of a company. This is the way you follow rules. And this is what adds outline to a business. It keeps the chaos in, you know, like it's organization. And I'm over explaining that. You guys know what this means. This is institutions and commitments, and like this is the way we do things. It's a bit of conformity. So instead of like going bananas, and in fact, you've almost set an example or set the bar by just putting your head down, doing what you needed to do, and you stuck to kind of a higher standard, a higher form of work somehow. I hope that makes sense. So we'll come back to that in the extended reading. I'll be asking for advice, basically. I'm going to be asking what's next. So I'm going to put this aside. I'm going to keep it as is so that I don't get distracted away from that message. And we will revisit in a moment. Let's get our Ace of Cups and Page of Wands. This is some exciting shit, you guys. Excuse my language. I hope that YouTube doesn't censor me. Ace of Cups, all the aces are gifts. These are moments where the universe basically, and my nose is itching. That's always a good sign. These are moments where the universe just kind of lands something right in your lap. And this is going to kickstart your energy. This is going to give you that burst of enthusiasm. The ripple effects could be you like going to the salon, or you going clothes shopping, or you setting aside a savings account for dreams and good times and goals. You know, whatever it is, it's like you've got all this enthusiasm, and you're entering a place because of this new love offer. And this sometimes can be like, it doesn't have to be absolutely, you know, somebody asking you on a date. You could be hooked up and in a partnership, right? You could be in all sorts of situations. This could be a new baby being introduced to the family, you know, but this is this new cup being offered, and it's running over with possibility and love. And inside that possibility, you get this huge kick of energy and inspiration, and you're going to be quite powerful in that moment. Think about it. When we have all that extra energy, it opens our mind. It kickstarts our creativity. You can build from this place. So your well is going to be very full in June. I love telling you that news. That's such good news. You never know what these cards are going to say until they pop out. So I'm not going to use this deck. I'm going to use this deck. I previously shuffled this with you in mind, you guys. One more for good measure. Let's talk about the Ace of Cups a little bit more. Please tell me more about this card for Aquarius, June 2024. Please make it clear. Hermit upside down. You're coming out of a place of solitude. You're coming out of a hibernation. Let's see what's going on here. They want to come out. All right. And with every beginning, there is an ending. I want to unpack this just a little further. Please bear with me. King of Swords in reverse. High Priestess. Two of Wands. Ten of Swords. And the Two of Swords, please. Thank you. Okay. We have... So your intuition is going to play a big role coming up in June with this love. You're going to be moving forward, making new plans. And I think you're going to be in a place of burying, and I say that in a good way, the past. There was a hard ending. It was a harsh ending. It could have been surprising. There could have been kind of some tough words exchanged. There could have been a sense of betrayal attached. What's interesting is this is the rose that rises up out of the cracks in the sidewalk. From this place, you're getting this willingness to learn. How interesting that from a really hard ending, you're getting to a place of willingness to expand and learn and research. There's healing that's hidden in this meaning. There's also a dedication to a restart. It doesn't have to be with the same person when I say restart, but I mean in love. You are truly, if this individual, again, King of Swords, we have somebody in your reading that was out of balance. Now, it could have been you and it could have been somebody else, but when this individual was out of balance, meaning they're just, again, we got a jerk coming out in your reading, but once again, it's coming out with so much positivity. It's kind of like they're not going to drag you down because you've got the Fool coming out with them. This is bright, beautiful, sunny skies. And of course, don't fall off the ledge, right? Pay attention to the detail. Look down while you're walking. And that's why that little dog is there to remind you, hey, don't get too distracted with all the newness of this, But I think what you're going to feel, why I'm mentioning this jerk of a character, the King of Swords, is you might hear that they're gossiping behind your back, or they might try to ruffle your feathers online. With a Page of Swords, that can be chitter chatter, talking around the water cooler. But guess who doesn't give a crap is you, because you're already lifted off the tarmac. Your plane is already in the air. You know why? Because you got this. And you're not going back into that solitude. You're not going back. You were hibernating for a reason. It was really good that you were. It had its time. So now we have this other individual, King of Cups. Now this is a feeling individual. This person is nurturing, compassionate. They live with their heart on their sleeve, but in a mature way. They're usually emotionally mature. They can be a water sign. They can be a Scorpio, Cancer, a Pisces. And they run their life by their intuition, their feels. Connection with other people is huge to this person. They usually make, whether they like it or not, their natural inclination is to make decisions emotionally. But the King of Cups is the king specifically because they've learned to navigate that world and they don't make immature decisions so readily as maybe they did when they were younger. And they've learned the superpower of listening to one's instincts and High Priestess intuition to move forward. If that resonates as being you, listen to it. It could be another individual here. Lastly, we've got the Two of Swords with the Moon. I want to unpack this because something is hidden from you regarding a decision. Okay. Okay, something needs your attention. And it's going to be possibly revealed soon, but this is your chance right now, Aquarius, to stop and go, who do I know? Because it's connected to nostalgia, could be people, somebody you know, somebody who might even be a family member or an old friend. Who do I know that might not be communicating and coming forward towards me that might need attention? There's a decision here that one has to make, and it's cloaked in the veil behind the moon. Things that we can't see in the dark. Sometimes this is attached to fear. So I want to ask Tarot, why are we getting this card? Sometimes this is the Six of Cups. It's not necessarily a relative, but memories of the past, because it's nostalgia, right? So that's what I'm kind of trying to figure out here for you. Because tarot has multiple meanings, and you read it by the context, not only your intuition, but the context at which they fly out with other cards. There might be an addiction here. If not a drug and alcohol addiction, it could be just a pattern of behavior that doesn't serve someone. And I feel like somebody is fighting this silent battle, and they may have not made it very loud and clear to others around them. And I feel that tarot wants to come through with this because there's a stuck energy around here that's somehow that's going to be affecting your heart. And it comes out with a strength card, very strong. So here's the thing. Somebody, whether this is you or another person that you care deeply about, we can't make others do the right things and make the right decisions. Man, especially in the face of any kind of addiction, right? But we can use the strength card. I'm going to unpack this for you. We can use our strength of negotiation and grace, encouragement and love to nudge them and to make them feel supported. And that's what tarot is saying here, is what's going to be so powerful for you in June is your ability to encourage others and support others to make this decision for the betterment of themselves, using grace, using yourself as an example, using kindness. And this is represented in this card by her gently holding the mouth of the lion. The lion is choosing to open its mouth. That's really important to know this about this tarot card, is that the lion is choosing to open its mouth and she is merely encouraging it. So that's how you're really powerful in June. So now we're at 21 minutes. That is a long reading. I'm just going to go ahead and invite you to come on over to your extended if you'd like to join me. It's sliding scale and about a cup of coffee worth the cost of a cup of coffee. It's going to fill the cup this much. And if this is where I leave you, I adore you all. Thank you so much for joining me. Please like and subscribe and take care.